Today we're going to learn about logarithms. Logarithms are simply the opposite of exponential expressions. Just like addition and subtraction are opposites, just like how multiplication and division are opposites, exponential expressions and logarithmic expressions are opposites. So let's take, for instance, this exponential expression. We can easily rewrite it in logarithmic form. What we're going to do is just write log, that's the abbreviation for logarithms. And to write our log, we need to remember to drop our base. So 3 is our base, 27 is our result, and this 3 is our exponent. So we're going to drop the base and write it in small script right there. Then we write our result, which was 27, equals our exponent. We can try it again looking at problem number 2. Once again, drop the base. Write the result equals the exponent. When you see log base 10 like this, that's what's known as the common log. This is the log that is the most common, so it's most often just written as log 100 equals 2. If you see log base 10, you don't have to write the base 10 because that's how common it is. Let's try another example. I see 2 to the 5th power equals 64. Let me drop the base. 2 is my base. I'm going to drop it. Write the result equals the exponent. Logarithms are also really useful when you need to evaluate. So let's say we're given a problem like log of 8 results in 64. What that means is, what exponent do I need to raise 8 to make it equal 64? Let me show you how we just rewrote that. You can also move from logarithmic form to exponential form. For this, we use a trick called roll the log. We're going to roll the log. So I'm going to start at my base, pick up my exponent, end on my result. So I started at my base, I picked up the exponent, I ended in my result. Same thing with number 2. Start at my base, pick up my exponent, end in my result. So you can think about, for number 1, 8 to what power equals 64? Well, this one is easy to solve by hand because that's a recognizable pattern. Here we can see that x equals 2. Because if we're familiar with some of our common powers, we would remember that 8 squared is 64. But if we look at problem number 2, if we wanted to solve this one, we have to think about 4 to what power equals 256. That may not be as recognizable as this. So we might need to use a calculator. And that's okay. If you need to use a calculator to solve a logarithm, we're going to need to use the common log. You'll take the common log of your result, and divide it by the common log of your base. I'll show you what that looks like. Here, when I'm on the calculator, I'm just going to type log of 256 divided by log of 4. And I see my answer is 4. So what that means is that 4 raised to the 4th power equals 256. We've covered a lot today, so let's summarize. To write something in logarithmic form, you're going to take the base and drop it. You're then going to write the result and then your exponent. Remember, the output of a log is an exponent. Output is exponent. The common log is known as log base 10, or more commonly, it's just written as log. You can easily solve or evaluate a logarithm by just taking the common log of the result and dividing it by the common log of the base.